What up, dudes? It's Gaz, and welcome back to the Warframe video. So, we're doing another This Week in Warframe, where we're going over the weekly reset, the Archon hunt, what Teshin's got, any upcoming news, and things of that nature. We're recording this live on the live stream channel, so go check out the live stream channel if you have not already. Also do daily Warframe video uploads, so make sure you're subbed to this channel for all the daily Warframe stuff. Alright, so we're going to start off right away. We have a Umbra Forma at teshin. So if you want to get an Umbra Forma build, and you don't want to wait for the next Nightwave, 150 steel lessons from this dude in the relay. So, go for it. It shows up once every 8 weeks. And, you know, now that we have Archon mods, Umbra mods are not as important. But, you know, there's still lots of Umbra builds that can be pretty fun. More of like, you know, like EHP builds, which we showed in the past don't really hold up as well. As far as the Archon hunt, we've got the blue Archon, the Owl, Boreal, and you know, you get a potential Tau shard from this giving you tank stats, like armor, health, energy max apparently is a tank stat. And as far as missions, this is a pretty fast Archon hunt compared to the other ones. You've got Extermination on the first one, Interception on the second one, and then the boss fight at the end. So there's no defense or mobile defense this week, so that's pretty nice. Moving on to Kahl. Now, keep in mind, Kahl missions will potentially be different for you than they are for me. If you don't do the Kahl mission for a week, it will not move over to the next Kahl mission. So, for example, I've done every single week of Kahl, and I'm on Sneaky Sabotage right now. And as far as my challenges I have this week, I've got Deathless, Complete It Without Dying, Break Narmer Veils, 5 of them, get the K-Drive parts, 4 of those, Gene Stamps, and Chipper's Tools, and also Stun Deacons. So, if you look at these challenges are pretty much the worst of the worst. Massive scavenger hunt tediousness, or tedium. So we're going to get the Gene Stamps, which are randomly appearing, which this should be cumulative now, so at least there's that. And then there's like these hidden K-Drive parts, and then Chipper's Toolbox is pretty hard to find most of the time. So this is some of the worst challenges you can get, in my opinion. So, yeah, hopefully if you're on like Junk Run or Prison Break, you have better challenges than this, because this sucks. As far as the other shard, we got a blue shard from the Archon. And unfortunately, we got a blue shard from Chipper, too. So a not exciting week as far as shards are concerned. These are some of the least exciting shards, I'd say. You know, health and armor might be nice for, like, star chart missions, but you're not going to notice it at high levels. So yeah, double blue shards. It's blue week. Now, as far as news this week in Warframe, there is going to be a double XP weekend between the 18th and the 21st of November. So not this week right now, but next week. So starting on November 18th at 2 p.m. ET, there will be a double XP weekend going to the 21st at 2 p.m. Let's go over these Nightwave challenges and see what we got. So the first normal weekly is kill 30 X-Men. It's pretty straightforward. Just do like normal missions. This will likely happen quite quickly. Use a DPS frame if you wanted to kill stuff really fast. Elite Sanctuary Onslaught could get this done in like 2 waves probably. Polarize a weapon, companion, or warframe with a Forma. So pretty straightforward. If you have a Forma and it's something you want to level up again to get more capacity, this is the challenge for you. Saboteur. Complete 3 sabotage missions. Another straightforward one. Not really much to explain there. Unlock 3 relics. Now this relic challenge can combine with an Elite Weekly to get double duty. So 3 whatever relics, no specific tiers. I'm going to skip ahead to this one. This Elite Weekly, Antiquarian. Open 1 relic of each era tier. So you need a Lith relic, a Maestro relic, a Neo relic, and an Axii relic. So do one of each of these, you'll get both of these challenges done at the same time. You need to open 4 relics total, so you'll get that one done after like 4 relics. The other one I skipped over, Vault Looter. Unlock 4 Dragon Key vaults on Deimos. If you are a new player and don't know about these, you should start to learn about these. These are really good for farming these corrupted mods. These corrupted mods are used in lots of the meta, like high-end builds, because they will give you a plus positive stat, which is stronger than a normal mod. Let's say, for example, Stretch mod gives you 45% range. The Vault Key version of that gives you 90% range, but it gives you minus 60% power strength. So you min-max your build. Okay, I don't need power strength on this build. I'm going to go with maximum strength. Or I want strength in this build. I'm not going to go with overextending because that would ruin my strength. And with the addition of Archon shards, you can make even more min-max builds. If you watch my Zaku video from the other day, kind of similar idea to that. But yeah, really good stuff. If you're a new player, make sure you get that stuff. We already went over Antiquarian, and then the Many Made Whole. I don't think we've ever had this challenge before, at least as far as I'm aware. Convert 10 Ribbon Slivers into a Ribbon mod. Ribbon Slivers drop from Xmas units. They also technically drop from Requiem relics. And if you get 10 of them, you can take this to Pauladina on Iron Wake, and that will turn it into a ribbon mod. So, yeah, it's actually limited per week, so you might have to wait until like Wednesday, I think it is, for this to reset and get your ribbon mod. But yeah, that's how you do it. So good luck with that one. All right, now we're moving over to the cred offerings. So we got the evergreen stuff at the top, and we've got some helmets here. So if you like these helmets, be my guest and buy them. As far as my personal preferences, I like this Anaros helmet a lot. This is my favorite Anaros helmet, the Anubis helmet. I used to like this Mirage helmet, but now I have I like Mirage Prime more nowadays, but it's a decent Mirage helmet. We've got Ivara Locksley, which kind of looks like Robin Hood a little bit. And we've got the Wisp Gauth helmet. If you just only have Wisp base helmet, get this for sure. But you probably have the Wisp Dax skin, which looks similar to this. So Wisp normal helmet looks terrible, so definitely pick that if you don't have it. Gyre helmet, lol Gyre. Caliban helmet, lol Caliban. And yeah, Nidus Myixity helmet, I guess. I like that one. Okay, as far as aura mods this week, we've got 3 good ones. Actually, I'd say more like 2 good ones and one that is like marginally useful. So, Enemy Radar, one of my favorite aura mods. Lets you see enemies through the walls, lets you know where they are to like shoot AoE in their direction or nuke them with abilities. So really powerful one there. Not exactly like a must-have, but one that I'd recommend to you for sure. We got Corrosive Projection, reducing enemy armor, which is good for doing more damage if the enemies have armor in the first place. This used to be like the meta mod back in the day, and with how armor stripping works nowadays, it's much better than like a couple months ago when it was like basically not used at all. But still not as powerful as it used to be back in the day, but still pretty good. So I'd say make sure you got Enemy Radar and make sure you got Corrosive Projection. These other ones, like I use Rifle Scavenger for arbitrations, but I never use Sniper Scavenger anywhere. So I would say don't bother with Sniper Scavenger, and maybe use Rifle Scavenger if you want to start doing some arbitrations. But at the same time, you could probably get away with Enemy Radar in arbitrations too. So up to you. As far as Mastery Fodder, we got, it looks like only one piece of Mastery Fodder this week. We got the Heat Sword Blueprint. So there you go. It's funny, I think there used to be a code in this game. Free sword back in the day would give you a free heat sword. But I think that code has been long gone, so that's no longer active. Alright, so yeah, and as far as the PvP aura mods, looks like we got nothing that great this week, besides Power of 3, giving you 3 arrows from Ivara's quiver instead of 1, but an increased energy cost. Basically gives you more coverage for your Ivara cloaking arrows and sleep arrows and stuff. So, pretty good Nightwave stuff, I suppose. Not really. It's more like about the Umbra Forma. Let's take a look at these Invigorations. Now, these will be weekly, and they are random, and the way you get access to these, you get rank 5 with Deimos, and buy the Invigoration segment for your helmet. Alright, so let's see what we got here. Starting with the left one, we got Baruch. Wow, increased Baruch power strength and 5 jump resets. Keep in mind, Baruch Prime is likely to be in the winter season, so if you're thinking about Umbra forming your Baruch, maybe wait a couple weeks at least, because they're probably going to announce him like in the next 3 weeks is my guess. So yeah, I might use that one. I might override it because it's big strength. Moving to the next one, we got Banshee. Increased melee critical chance and increased reload speed. Those things don't go very well together, but you know, a damage buff for Banshee technically. I guess I might use that one. And then the final one for Ash. Oh my gosh, melee damage and immunity to status effects. I wonder if that melee damage would work on his Blade Storm or something. Either way, I use melee on Ash quite often, and I also use Prime Sure-Footed, so I can maybe change the build around a little bit. I don't know if I'm really going to play Ash this week, but a pretty decent one for Ash, honestly. So, good enough. Yeah, nothing extremely crazy. Like, maybe Baruch Power Strength is crazy to someone out there, but to me, not really. So, as far as videos this week, expect lots of Archon Shard builds, maybe some new farming guides, and maybe a rant video. Because, I mean, we're at week number 10. There will be people today that they'll do their 10th Archon hunt and not get a Tau Shard. So, I think the Tau Shard frustration is about to reach a boiling point pretty soon. Like, literally 10 weeks and none. It's supposed to be 20% drop chance, dude. So, yeah, maybe expect that soon as well. So, hope you guys found this video helpful. I'll see you next time and appreciate all the support. Peace.